The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Well, you don't have a camera shot here, but at least you can hear my voice. Thanks for joining me here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Let me see if I can get my camera shot to come in here in a second here. There we go. It is senior night here at the Waupun Ice Arena as the Waupun Warriors. You want to test your mic real quick and see if it is working?
Happy to be here, John.
Hey, there you go. I'm going to turn you up just a little bit here. So awesome. So now you can flip that up or flip it down there, Dom, so that whenever you want to talk, it turns itself off. Thank you very much. What do you need? You don't need the... There we go. All right, let me get my camera shot here taken care of here on the ice as we take a look at the warm-ups here. The Waupun Warriors, again, are taking on the... Cedarburg Bulldogs here on senior night. We're going to step aside here and we're going to come back and we will go through some of the statistics for Cedarburg, and then we'll talk about Waupun and we'll get the interview with Coach Tank. You're listening to Jeff's Hour here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus, along with Makai Ackerman and Dominic Ackerman. We'll be back.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
For nearly 50 years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pino Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream as a senior night. You can see that on the bottom here. An exciting night here for the 5 seniors that are on the team as they are wrapping up their high school careers. Let's take a look at some of the statistics that we have here for the visiting Bulldogs of Cedarburg. They are 3-19, but they got to play in probably what I would say is one of the toughest conferences in the state as they're playing in a Division I conference as a Division II school. Now, Cedarburg is huge. Their student population has got to be right around 1,000 or 900 to 1,000, somewhere in there. So they are huge in student population, but they still are considered Division II. They have been outscored in the first period 13-34, second period 11-51, and in the third period 14-38. So on the season they've been outscored 38-123. And they have average scoring 1.73 goals per game, and they've given up 5.6. On the power play, they've had 79 opportunities. They've only executed on 7.6 on the power play. That is not good. 25% is considered to be good. Anything below that is average, but when you're down below 10%, that's a struggle. They've had 106 penalty kills, so not only are you not doing successful on your power play, you are taking 20 more penalties, about 30 more penalties than you are actually getting onto the power play. Their penalty kill, though, they've done pretty well, 75.7%. Typically, when we're talking about being successful, you're looking at melding the power play percentage and the penalty kill percentages together, come up with 100%. When we take a look at theirs, they're looking at about 82%. So their special teams are a struggle. Let's take a look at some of the individual statistics that we have for the Bulldogs of Cedarburg. Leading the team in scoring is number 2, Eli King, with 15 goals. Number 26, Connor Kamberik, and number 17, Nathan Huck, each with 5. So you can see they're offensively challenged. And they had their senior captain, Sam Deering, number 27, go down after the 6th game with a torn ACL, which well, that will just destroy your offense, right? And ACL injuries just suck, and we all know that, to put it nicely. Eli King, number 2, leads the team in assists. That's 10 points. That gives him the lead overall with 25 points for the team. Second in assists is Connor Kamberik, number 26. He's got 6 assists, a total of 11 points. And Jack Schutte with 6 points overall. But in the assist column, Elias Acosta with 4. On the goalie side, Ethan Burt will be the starting goalie today. He's 3-18. He's faced 875 shots, given up 101 goals. Saved 774. That's 5 goals against average, or an 88.5 save percentage. We're going to step aside here, and we'll come back in a few minutes, and we'll talk about the Waupun Warriors statistics here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Makai Ackerman and Dominic Ackerman here joining me as well. We'll be back.
With an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena. And it's so hard for me to say that. It's a community center for years. Starting back in the 70s when this place was built. It just changed over the last 2 years since they built a new community center. But Makai, let's talk about the Waupun Warriors.
Let's talk about the Warriors, just sitting under 500 on the season at 11-12. Looking at some of those team statistics, score by period. Waupun in the first They've scored 11, let up 20. In the second, they've scored 27, only let up 28, so a little better there in the second. And then in the third, they're pretty close as well. They've scored 20 and let up 22. Season totals, they've scored 59 and let up 71. Team statistics now for Waupun. Goals per game, they're averaging 2.52, while their opponent on them averages 3.09. So on average, they're letting up more in their scoring. That's reflected in the record for sure. Moving on to their special teams here, the power plays, they've had 89 of them. Their power play percentage is at 19.1%. Like Jeff said before, 25% is pretty good. Anything above that's pretty exceptional. Anything below that can get into the average range. 19% isn't great, but hey, it's a lot better than what they started the season at. Their special teams have definitely improved.
Yeah, I was wondering if you remembered their percentages.
Yes.
I mean, they were sitting at what Cedarburg was,
Exactly.
7 to 8%, and they've continued to improve. And the same thing with their goals scoring. They've continued to add more goals.
That's for sure. Power play goals allowed for the Warriors, 14 on the season, while their opponents have allowed 17. Their PK is sitting at 82%, which means, like you said, you usually like to add them up to about 100. They're sitting over 100 now. Those special teams definitely took a nosedive in the beginning of the season. It was a tough thing for them to recover for, but Coach Nick Tank has talked extensively about how it's something he's preached in practice, and we've seen it really here. The late stretch, the Waupun Warriors have gotten a heck of a lot better, and a part of that catalyst has been the special teams improving for them.
Yeah, and they've also, Coach talks about all the time that they know that they're going to take penalties, so they have to make sure their PK is strong. But one of the things, I don't know if you pointed out or not, but they have taken less penalties than they've been on the power play.
Yeah.
Because their penalty kill is, there's the numbers there are less than what's on the power play. So they're doing actually pretty well on the penalties, which has not been a strength of Waupun hockey in the past. Those are great shots there by Dom as he gives us a shot of the seniors here on senior night. I'm going to let Mackay pick it up and give us some individual statistics.
Yeah, let's go to some of these player stats. For goals on the season, leading the team, Camden Flagner's got 14. Behind him, the defenseman Chase Beam with 10, and Colton Postotnik right behind him at 9. 4 assists on this one. 7 assists for Jacob Kerner, 9 assists for Derek Pribenow, 8 assists for Hunter Fromholz, and 7 for Colton Postotnik. Those are the 4 leaders for assists. Total points now. You got 4 players highlighted here. Two of them tied at 16, that being Flagner and Postotnik. 2 of them tied at 14, them being Fromholz and Chase Beam. Moving on to the goalie, Benton Nagel has been the primary one for the Warriors in net all season long. He's currently sitting at a 9-12 record. Goals allowed 65, saves 669. That gives him a goal average per game. He lets in about 3, and his save percentage is sitting at a .911 currently, Jeff. That's what I got for you.
Yeah, and again, Benton has been on fire the entire season. If he's not playing as strong as he has been as the also as the Team Wisconsin goalie in the postseason, I mean, it's definite. You can see it, and he has really ramped things up here as we get to the second half.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Benton Nagel has been one of the reasons that the Warriors are going to be able to stay in things. They're still sitting under 500, but they've had a really nice late stretch here. We talk about it. We attribute it to the power play and the special teams, but Benton Nagel has been one of the factors. He is one of the better goalies in this area. He's very incredible in net. He's very poised. He stays calm. He stays collected, and he's a very big asset for this Warriors team.
We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we will come back and we will hear from Coach Tank here on the pregame show. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Mackay Ackerman, Dominic Ackerman, and our cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back.
And needs. Trust coal, oil, and propane.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Generations Lanes of
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Coach Nick Tank. Coach, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Jeff.
Coach, I want to first of all thank you guys for coming over on Wednesday. I really hope that that you found a little bit of value in the showcase. So thank you for doing that for us.
Absolutely. Thanks for putting that on. That was awesome. It's a great way to highlight some great kids in our conference.
Yeah, I was again. They did a fantastic job of doing of representing themselves and their team. So that was a good showcase. So thank you for that. Let's get also a recap here. As I was just talking to you off air, the Monona Grove Silver Eagles on paper are a very solid team. They're in the top of their conference. We know that the Badger Conference is like all conferences. You've got some top teams and you've got some bottom teams, but they're in the top three. Your guys battled like crazy here at home against them.
Yeah, I thought we had a pretty good performance on Tuesday. Obviously I'd like to get on the board a couple more times, but all in all, considering, how we had some unique lineups going on that evening, I thought our kids that had to step up and fill some different roles that they hadn't had to do all season, I thought they did a great job. And I thought all in all, there was just good battle by our boys out there. So they worked hard, and, obviously it's unfortunate to not come out ahead, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes in athletics. I think, when we're healthy, I think we're pretty much able to compete with most teams. So yeah, that's kind of the takeaway.
Yeah, you've had continued to grow as you get ready to peak here towards the playoffs. And I know that we didn't really have a chance to talk much about that, but before we talk about tonight's contest, talk to me about your seed with having to go to Sauk Prairie and how the seeding all played out.
Yeah, in terms of seeding, I think it shook out exactly how I thought it would. I had it written down before the meeting, and that's exactly how it turned out. So I don't think it was much of a surprise to any of us or much of the state. We had a lot of head-to-head matchups with those teams. Our section is tough. We have a lot of good teams. There's 3 out of the top 6 are Section 4 teams with Waunakee, McFarland, and Springs. And you could argue that with Sauk Prairie's performance against Waunakee this past week, they're right up there too, So all 4 of those teams, they could vote for a number 1 seed, I think, anywhere in the state, really, all 4 of them. And, I think that us going in as a 5 seed is probably pretty accurate for how the season shook out. We might look a little different somewhere else because I think we're a pretty strong team too. So I'm just looking to go out there and compete. And like I said before, I think when we're healthy and our guys are playing good, we can take any team to the wire.
I would agree with that, and you've done a fantastic job of growing, as I stated. Let's talk about tonight's contest here. Friday night, it is senior night. So before we talk about the Cedarburg Bulldogs, let's talk a little bit about your seniors.
Yeah, so we have 5 of them being highlighted this year. Not a super huge senior class, but, each one of these guys contributes to the program in a different way. And, they just all together, they all work hard. They do a great job of representing our school and our community. And, it's always tough to see a group go through, but, and making room for the next group of leaders to come up as well. I hope those guys can take a moment to take it all in and kind of realize that, this is the last time that they get to do it on their home ice this season and in their high school career. So, at the end of the day, it's kind of, today's about them.
That's awesome to hear that. And again, I always find these special nights that here in Waupun, the crowd really responds really well and recognizes the efforts that all of these boys, especially on senior nights, have had towards
the program. All right, let's talk about the Cedarburg Bulldogs. Tell me what you know about Cedarburg.
Yeah, you could look on paper and say like, oh yeah, this should be an easy one for us. Their record's not super indicative, I think, of their level of play, though. They have a tough schedule. The Classic 8's a tough conference. They have a lot of solid competition all year. And then, we look at similar matchups that we've played, and they've competed similarly against like Oshkosh and Appleton United. So we're going to have to play well. Just roll with the punches tonight is kind of going to be the motto, and go out there and battle. And at the end of the day, I think if we can do the right stuff enough, we'll find success.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the comparables, as you mentioned, and you're right. They only have those 3 wins so far on the season, Appleton, Oshkosh, and Beloit, but very similar scores when it comes to the win on the win side. They have a loss to Wapaka, a loss to Homestead, and a loss to McFarland, where again, similar to the McFarland, but that was early in the season for them as well. So I'm expecting that it's going to be a tough battle, as you mentioned. They kind of start out a little bit slow, like you guys have done so. So talk to me again. What's going to be the motivator to get on that board a couple of times here in that first period?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the exact remedy for the guys to come out and have the jump, but we know it's important to get out there. It's bite us in a couple games where I don't know if it's been our starts that have been so bad. Like, I think we've jumped on teams. It's a matter of just getting that puck in the net and finishing at the net. That's kind of been the hang up, because we have jumped on teams early and we've had great first shift.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. My apologies here that I didn't get through the interview. I'll see if I can pick it up at the intermission. Starting lineup here for Cedarburg. Number 29, Brady Thome. Number 7, Nick Zarnecki. And number 26, Connor Kambarek are your forwards. On defense, I forgot what he had told me, so I apologize. And the starting goalie will be number 31, Ethan Burt. It is senior night here, so we're going to recognize the seniors here as your starters for the Waupun Warriors. Number 26, Ben Bradley. Number 4, Chase Beam. And number 2, Alex Fisher. And senior, number 9, Derek Pribino. And your goalie, whoops. And then at number 16, Camden Flegner. And in goal will be number 30, Benton Nagel. I'm expecting that Waupun should be in pretty good control of this contest here, Mackay.
Yeah, you would think so, right? Just all the numbers on the paper point to it. We'll see how Waupun comes out and plays tonight, but you got to think Cedarburg's coming in the underdogs.
We'll step aside and we'll be back here for after the national anthem.
Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We make you feel at home and auto sales, great selection, and a price that's low.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena, home of the Waupun Warriors here. Great shot there on the portable by Dominic of the Waupun Warriors right there at the net. We'll swing this over here. We'll pick up the Cedarburg Bulldogs as well. I am blessed tonight to have two very, very experienced producers, camera operators, and announcers here along with us tonight. So again, I am happy Makai and Dominic were able to find time to be able to join us.
It's always a great time to be at some hockey. We love it. Last home game here for the Waupun Warriors, and obviously seniors night. It's a special night for everybody in attendance, and I'm just happy that I can be in the presence of such an amazing experience for all these young men.
Yeah, and I didn't get a chance to finish the interview again with Coach Nick Tank, but this is the last one of the year here at home, unless some miracle happens that the number 8 seed would have to knock off the number 1 seed in at hockey. And it's high school hockey, so anything can happen.
Correct.
But, yeah. That would be the only way that the Waupun is going to get a home game, because then they would be the higher seed. Here we go with the main action as we get rolling here. Picked off right away by Waupun. And puck goes over the glass, and we're going to get a face-off down in the defensive zone of the Waupun Warriors. Several of you already know when you're watching our broadcast, we want you to participate with us. Put stuff into that YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite players. Here comes Jace Beam on the skate. Shot. Save by Burt. Picked up there by number 16 for the Warriors. It's going to be rimmed down into the corner. Good pinch right there by Derek Primino, one of the other seniors. Hustling back into the play. Shot over there by Flagner. Beam drops it to Ben Bradley. Couldn't get there, and it's going to be put into the offensive zone by Cedarburg. Still held at the blue line. They drop it down low. Hustling after it is going to be number 20, Jacob Kerner. Tries to make the breakout pass, long stretch pass right into the stick of number 7, Nick Zarnecki. Cedarburg, that's going to be played. No, picked up there by Cedarburg. I thought it was going to be an icing, as that's Ryan Meyer. Breakout coming back the other way through the neutral zone onto the stick of Eli King. Good pass across over to number 8, just couldn't handle it, was Ty Bublitz. King, the leading scorer for the Cedarburg Bulldogs. Right into the slot again, try to move it back. Good puck movement there, just couldn't execute there, Mackay.
Yeah, Cedarburg's had some nice shots right in front of Benton Nagel. Haven't been able to get him off, though, just losing the puck in transition.
Parker Zickert back on the ice. That's going to be waved off. That's going to come ricocheting out. Hustling after it was Jace Zingsheim. Pass underneath the stick. That's going to be an icing, as it was behind the red line and couldn't be caught over there by Alex Fisher. We'll have a face-off coming down to the other end of the zone. For safety reasons, we want to make sure that we drop that in there down at this end of the ice.
Cedarburg's looked pretty good. Like I said, had some opportunities in front of the net of Benton Nagel. passes have come through. The defenseman not looking too great for Waupun, but they've gotten lucky that Cedarburg's not been able to put one at least on net.
Skating with it now for the Warriors. I believe that was Brock Reeder, and that's going to be offsides, touched there by Alex Fisher. One of the seniors here, stepping in, getting some time. He's played very well, especially at the JV level, to get that experience. And now he hustles out there, plays the puck, does a really nice job out there for somebody who has not been the typical starter for the Waupun Warriors. Warriors again with possession, gets it into the neutral zone off of the stick of Fisher. Picking it up over there is going to be Grady Thom. Back into the zone there for the Warriors. Coming all the way out to the blue line. Easy save there for Burt when you take that shot from all the way back by the blue line. That was off of Camden Flagner, helping pad the stats of the goalie. Good pass over there to Pribino, just fanned on it. Then steps up, makes the pinch as he stops the attack by Connor Kambarek. Nice move there by King. Goes through the feet, gonna get hammered there by Chase Beam. Not really hammered, I mean Beam has hit harder, but he did a nice job there of stopping the attack by stepping up as the defenseman. That's gonna go all the way down.
King made a nice move to get through the first two, but Chase Beam's there on a defenseman for a reason. He's usually going to stop you. You have said it. Chase Beam's hit a lot harder than that, so I guess you could say he got off lucky.
Yeah, right, exactly. And Beam seems to pick up the intensity if it is the tighter that the contest gets. So,
well, it's a big night tonight for him too. You know, senior night, they want to win. The last game at home for these guys, and it's going to be a physical one. You know, Chase Beam's going to play his heart out, and it's what we've seen from him all season. But especially right now when we're still squared up at 0-0.
Great camera work there by Dom. Down in the corner there, following the action. A lot of puck marks, unfortunately. Haven't had the glass cleaned in a while, would be my guess. Onto the stick of Parker Zickert. Hustling back is number 9, Ryan Meyer for Cedarburg. Makes a good escape move, gets into the neutral zone. Skating with it himself, looks, drops for Ty Bublitz. Didn't execute well. Hustling after it is number 16 for the Warriors. Picked up there by Chase Beam. Risks into the belly. Save there by Burt. Rubbed off of the puck there by number 19. Henry Schell is one of the captains. Into the neutral zone. Drops it back to his defense to get things started once again is Ryan Meyer. Tried to get it up ahead to number 26, Connor Kambarek, could not, as Chase Beam again right in the right spot. Yep. Pan has had a couple of good attacks as well. Here goes King. Looking, nice pass, but couldn't get the shot off, was number 10, Jack Schutte.
It's another one from the Bulldogs. It was a fantastic pass from King to get it in the center, and Schutte just couldn't get it. A nice glove save there from Benton Nagel, but an easy one. It's not like he hasn't had pressure in front of him. The Bulldogs just have yet to capitalize.
Yeah, my apologies here on this. I'll see if I can get this dialed up here quickly.
Will be a face-off here in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. They bring it back out to the blue line. Fight for it. It's chipped out into the neutral zone. And a chase for the puck ensues. Rimmed around behind the goalie of Burt. And a fight for it on the near-sided boards. Waupun trying to pick it up. They chip it down farther behind the goal line. Back up top and into the neutral zone.
You're doing well. Keep going.
Thanks. Chase Beam all the way up, touched at the red line. They're going to say, yeah, he got it up. Burt comes out of net. Now he gets slid into, and the goalie is off the moorings. Or excuse me, the goal is off the moorings, rather.
Owen pulled a blue attire coming into the slot area there. Couldn't stop and takes out the goalie, Ethan Burt.
Good news is couldn't slow down fully, but he was definitely slowing down from full speed. Otherwise, it could have been a little dangerous there for Burt, as you're defenseless just trying to play the puck, and here comes a Waupun player sliding right into you.
Yeah, I think it looked like to me that he saw it a little bit as he was able to kick back those legs. Good shot again there by Dom, picking up the faceoff. Down in the corners, number 19, Henry Schell. Banged off of the board. Hustling after it is Ty Bublitz. Great job on the stick lift there by Brock Reeder. Turns, comes through the ice, tries to make the pass forward. Hits it behind one of the Warriors. Onto the stick of Fisher. Good pass up here, moves it over to Reeder. Shot, blocker save, as he was in about 3 feet inside of the blue line. Fisher had a chance. Couldn't grab a hold of it. Coming back the other way is Meyer. Onto the stick of number 18, Timberly. That's going to go all the way down, and we have an icing. And for safety purposes, we'll go back to the face-off down by the goalie because...
Gives Waupun the chance to change, of course.
Well, there was danger down here.
Of course.
At 11:06 here in the first period. Into the house area there, cleared there by the Warriors. Having to come back and tag up. You can hear Cullen King is the linesman tonight. We know Cullen, he was a player we called for when he was playing for St. Mary's Springs, was also their quarterback. And you may have played against him.
Me?
Yeah.
It's possible.
10:45 left here in the first. Burt gets the whistle. I want to say he graduated probably 3 years ago, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Time flies. I'm saying 3 probably.
I think we played Waupun my freshman year.
Nope, I'm
and
talking
my
Springs.
year.
Cullen King played for Springs.
Oh.
He was the tall quarterback. Coming back the other way, King with it. On the other side is Schutte. King passes it again. I'll tell you what, I've been so impressed. He has had the opportunity. Instead, he's playing as a team instead of firing it and just giving the easy save to Benton Nagel.
Yeah.
Mackay, it looks like to me that he's trying to get Nagel to move.
That's exactly right. King has had some fantastic centering passes in the slot and not taking the selfish plays, but his teammates have kind of let him down. They haven't been able to get a nice shot on Benton Nagel trying to get a move over.
I'm assuming as a smart player I'm assuming that he is. He's going to set him up. What he's doing is he's moving him right now to try and get Benton to see that the pass is coming, see if Benton will cheat, and then he's going to pull the trigger and see if he can snipe one.
Yeah, and the way he's been able to pass, I would assume when his sniping start to come, they'll be on target.
That one was just a little bit elevated. I think there was a stick in the way. We'll know if it's a face-off going to be down here in the zone. It is, so went off of one of the Waupun Warriors' sticks.
That's kind of what I figured.
Face-off going to come with a picture shot, great shot here by Dom. Coming back the other way was Jacob Kerner for the Warriors. Comes into the blue line. He's going to be offsides. It's called as he was trailing from behind on the play.
You know, I've got to say, Waupun hasn't looked too great. I think, honestly, Cedarburg has had some better offensive chances thanks to the passing of the likes of King, but Waupun's got to get it going in here. We're over 8 minutes into this one now, and a couple of quality chances, but nothing really there.
Slow start has been the issue for the Waupun Warriors all season. We saw it in their totals of goals scored in the first period, being outscored 2-1. Picked that one off. Picked over there by one of the Waupun Warriors. Skates around the figure skating logo. Drops it over to Derek Pribino. Picked up, tried to clear, and almost held by Kerner. He's going to drop it back down. They go back and tag up here to get back on sides. Cross ice pass, long stretch pass there. Zickert comes in for the Warriors, trying to get it down low. He does. Picked up there by the Bulldogs. Skating with it is number 19, Henry Schell. Good pinch there by the Warriors, Jacob Kerner. Rims it all the way around. Going in on the forward check is going to be Owen Polda. Gets there first, but then gets rubbed off by Greedy Tom. Thome, I apologize for that. Grab there, nice job there by Kerner. Athletic shot just wide of the net. I think he had Burt off of the pipe. Good hustle play there, and a penalty is coming here. It's going to be a cross check by Cedarburg, I believe.
They're really impressed with Jacob Kerner so far. He's held the puck at the blue line a couple of different times. Had a nice shot there, trying to get it past Burt. I think he was just a little off target. Possibly could have been deflected out front as well, but Kerner's looked nice.
Cross check is the call. And Waupun will be on the power play again, executing right around 19%. That number has increased, as we talked about on the pregame show. Let's see what they can get rolling here. And part of the reason why it's been so much more successful, Mackay, is they've been able to move the puck. Not everybody just trying to shoot it and do it individually. Working it as a power play team.
That's how you win power plays. You're not going to take one, and nice clear there.
Oh, here we go. 1 on. Bad mistake here by the Warriors. Shot and a goal scored shorthanded for Cedarburg. Number 26 at the 8:21 mark. Shorthanded goal. I did not see if it was chipped out by a Warrior or if there's going to be an assist on it or not.
The assist should come to the assistant captain, Eli King. He's looked fantastic all day today. And the puck up by the blue line, he's able to chip it out. And guess who he finds? His teammate in transition, a breakaway, and an easy goal. Cedarburg takes a 1-0 lead about halfway through this first period. And my goodness, we talked about it. They've had some good chances, a breakaway, a shorthanded goal, and they're up by 1.
Good shot from all the way in the back there of Dom getting the faceoff. Unassisted.
They're going to give it unassisted.
Yeah, I thought that. I agree with you. There was somebody over on that side of the board that popped it over, and I'm not sure who gave it.
It was.
And you were
Eli
King. You saw it.
yes.
So I'm assuming that we should probably have given it to him, but the officials don't see it. Shot there by Chase Beam. I talk about Chase Beam's shot all the time, and I hope there's some youngsters again who are out there listening. What a great wrist shot he has. You never see him wind up, take a slap shot. He would rather get control of the puck and wrister. And he has great velocity on that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not a slap shot, and that's going to be offsides, but they're going to go back and tag back. It's not a slap shot, but it sure looks like it sometimes coming from Beam.
The velocity that he gets on it. Jacob Hopp over there challenging number 10, Jack Schutte. Into the neutral zone again. Up 1-0 are the Bulldogs from Cedarburg. They've been challenged at scoring offensively as well, but so far it has worked tonight.
Nice clear. You forget they're still on the power play for about another 20 seconds. They get it cleared down, and we should see one more solid rush here coming from the Warriors. But Cedarburg is able to change and get a new defense out there.
I know why I'm hearing static.
I was going to say, I've been hearing it all night.
I think I plugged in directly into power instead of using a block, so I need to find a power block here while you call the game.
All righty. Power play's got 2 seconds on it, and we are even strength. Cedarburg able to score shorthanded. And that will be a whistle. An icing coming. Both teams will go change if they'd like.
For safety purposes.
For safety purposes. And we'll get a face-off down here in the offensive zone for the Warriors. The lone goal scorer for the Bulldogs, number 26, Connor Combarek, excuse me. They gave it unassisted, but I truly think Eli King deserves his kudos for that.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
Face off here. Won by the Warriors. Chase Beam comes out. Nice block shot in front. They lost a stick, but the Bulldogs able to pick it back up. It's a good shot block coming from, I believe it was number 5. Must have been 15 because I don't have a 5. Waupun down in the corner. Nobody a hold at the blue line. And it will be dumped in. Warriors up towards the logo now. Back. They'll enter. 1-on-2 rush. Brought it all the way around the front. Shot on goal. It goes wide. Waupun's held at the line. Slap shot comes all the way back up to the blue line. Big hit. Puck goes out into neutral ice.
You knew that was coming.
But a huge hit from the Warriors. They'll chip it back in.
Who do you think made that hit?
I could give you one guess.
And you would be right. Number 4, Chase Beam, stepped up. And again, as I've talked about, his intensity picks up, especially as they're losing, to try and get that physicality back and send a message. If you touch that puck, you better watch out. Somebody's coming after you.
That one into the glove of Ethan Burt, and a huge hit from Chase Beam. You talked about it earlier, Jeff. You did. I mean, it's like you were foreshadowing, but now that the Warriors are playing down by 1, see that momentum pick up even more from Chase Beam. Another offensive zone face-off draw here for the Warriors as one of the officials heads over to the bench of Cedarburg and is talking to one of their coaches. I don't think it's anything bad.
I think he was
laughing.
I think it was a clarification about the hit.
Okay.
Would be my guess. Wanting to know why it wasn't a penalty.
Face-off taken back by Cedarburg in the neutral zone. Trying to chip that back in are the Warriors. They pick up around mid-ice. Now they come in through a bunch of defensemen. Down in the corner.
Alex Fisher
Big hit
helped,
down there.
To his backside.
Yeah. Going to see it both ways and can't necessarily be mad about it when you lay out somebody and then you yourself get laid out.
Losing this stick, and a penalty is going to be called. I believe it's going to be on number 2 for a slash. Eli King says, no way. But I believe that's how Derek Pribino lost his stick. You'd have to hit him pretty hard on that stick.
That's exactly what they're going to give him. They're going to give him the slash. And unfortunate, as Eli King has looked fantastic so far for the Bulldogs, created a bunch of scoring opportunities out in front of Benton Nagel. And technically doesn't have a point of the night, but I think if I'm remembering correctly what I saw on the other end, he should have that assist. They didn't give it to him either way, but he's been a pivotal point of this offense so far for Cedarburg. They're going to play 2 minutes without him now. Little silver lining as they try to clear. It's held up at the blue line. Now they will clear. They do have their only goal on the night as a shorthanded one, as they rim it all the way around. Benton Nagel out of his crease to come get it behind the net. Good forecheck here by the Bulldogs, taken right back by the Warriors. A couple of them still back in their D zone. Brought up on the right side, near the circle. Pass back, now a shot, blocked down in front. Good hold at the blue line. Back down towards the goal line. Spun around on the far side boards.
Just playing a simple box. And again, there's no traffic. Oh!
Chase Beam, that go in? Yes, it did. Chase Beam, we talk about his physicality, but he ties us up at 1. 40 seconds into the power play.
Picks the far corner off of the short side.
Wow.
Bad angle shot, but not for Chase Beam. He puts in the power play goal. I did not see who made the pass to him, though.
Nor did I, but it's a heck of a shot from Chase Beam. We'll get the assist here as soon as the PA goes, but my goodness, way to tie things up. Costly penalty there by Eli King in the slash.
Jacob Kerner.
I told you I like the way Jacob Kerner's been playing. He's been able to hold at the blue line quite a bit, and I think that's what it was. He held at the blue line and passed it down to Chase Beam. They're going to give Camden Flagner the secondary assist as well. So Beam from Kerner and Flagner tie us up at 1. 4:06 left in the first. Just dumped in, and Chase Beam will go back to the bench and change out after his equalizer. Race for it, kept in. Down underneath the goal line now. Move inside, pass back. Up top here for the Warriors, shot down low, stopped by Burt.
That was actually a great pass. You know, it looked like a shot, but Pribino looking to get that pass off pad. Put it down low, came ricocheting off. Nobody was there to pick it up. So that was a fantastic pass there by Derek Pribino.
Alex Fisher just chips it back in for the Warriors. They will go for a change as Cedarburg tries to regroup. Good hold here on the near side. Moving in on his Brock Reeder. Trying to center out front. Nobody's there. Eli King's back in the game after sitting in the box for 40 seconds. A trip coming, and yes, now the Cedarburg Bulldogs will head to the power play. A penalty and a trip coming from number 5 on the Warriors. That's Owen Palda. First penalty of the game for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's unfortunate here. That's not the thing that you want to do when you have the just got all kinds of energy and momentum coming back, and then you end up taking a tripping penalty to give Cedarburg. Now, here's the positive thing, right? If you want special teams, put them on the power play. They're only executing at 9%.
I think it was I thought it was 7%. Yeah.
7%. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Eli King tossed back up, bumped off the boards, right back to King. He's played well down at the left point. Down near the goal line, back to King. It's chipped away and into the stands. Just kidding, no stands over there, just out of play.
Yeah, just out of play there. I believe that was off of Jacob Kerner's stick. So he got the active stick in the passing lane.
See another offensive zone face-off draw here for the Bulldogs. 1:40 left in the power play. Tripping coming against Owen Palda. Held in at the blue line. Now Eli King looking to make a move. Back down towards the goal line. Pass back to King. Blocked out in front. And it should be cleared here by the Warriors. It is. Burt will come out of goal and grab it here for the Bulldogs. 30 seconds killed so far. Still a lot of work to do here for the Warriors. They will pick it up. And sent right back down by Brock Reeder.
So far, penalty kill again for Waupun has worked exactly as they want. They put a lot of pressure on the puck, and I talk about this every time. It is hard for players to think. I think that's the wrong call,
King
to be
is
honest.
wrapped up from behind, and the linesman
blew it off sides, which is a wrong call because the puck went in.
Yeah.
Then it was pulled back out, and they had the opportunity to tag up to get back on side. So I'm not sure why the whistle was blown there, unless I missed something.
Either way, zone or the draw won by the Warriors. They're able to clear once again. Halfway through this power play, still tied at 1, 2 minutes left in the first. Bulldogs looking to get back in front. They enter the zone cleanly. Along the left side, dump back down. Now to King. He tries to center. It's cleared out. There's the big man in the middle.
Boy, I don't know what's happening here with my
whoa.
my screen. My apologies.
30 seconds left, and the Warriors take it over. They could take it back and regroup here. We'll see if they try to push it offensively. No, they'll just send it back down. Shell is there for the Bulldogs. Now it's turned over. Moving in. A couple of sticks in the way off the padding of Burt. And
that was shot in by his own player.
Yeah, that was scary there for Ethan Burt. Able to get in front of it, though. Eli King tries to make a move. Round Kerner.
85.5% penalty kill, and then once again they get another nice kill.
Back to full strength here. A minute 08 left in the period. It could be a breakaway here for the Warriors. One-on-one. They're coming in. Shot taken. Glove save. And it's going to be covered up by Ethan Burt. But the breakaway coming there from, I believe, Owen Palda.
It was.
Had a chance, just didn't make a move. And Ethan Burt read him like a book.
Stayed right in front of him. Didn't panic. And tried to elevate instead. Ended up catching the body.
And it'll be 59 seconds left in the first. Still tied at 1. Offensive zone draw here for the Warriors. Up to Chase Beam near the blue line. He'll take a shot on net. Burt takes it away. Lost it for a moment. It's sent back around up top. Now the Bulldogs bring it out into neutral ice. They will chip in once they gain the red zone. Benton Nagel comes and slaps it away. Race for it near the goal line. One back by the Bulldogs. Good turnaround, but Chase Beam's there to knock him into the boards. All tied up. Taken away up top. Chip back down. Beam sends it up to his teammate. Now a race for it through neutral ice, and the Bulldogs come back and grab it. They enter on the far side. Just a shot and an easy one for Benton Nagel. He saw it all the way. 10.1 left in the first.
Call that a stat patter. All the way, he could see that one easily.
Is that Karnecki, Jeff, or Zarnecki?
Zarnecki.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I figured the C was silent, but wasn't exactly sure.
Great shot again here by Dom. We're so fortunate to have multiple camera angles tonight.
10 seconds left. Zone draw taken out by the Warriors. They had a chance if Chase Beam hustles. He'll get one shot at it. Put into the glove of Burt. And it's a good one. My goodness, Chase Beam, the only goal scorer tonight for Waupun, nearly put him up by 1 with a second left in the first.
Burt played that perfectly. Way out at the top of the paint, cutting down the angle. And then he flashed the trapper to him and gave him and said, here's the target.
Right here.
Chase
knows he's a catcher. He understands what that's like.
Right. And he saw it and hit it.
Yeah.
1.5 seconds left. They got the extra attacker here because there's no way you can shoot it down to get it, and they tried to get it there and could not. Smart play there by the coaching staff of the Waupun Warriors to try and get the extra attacker in there to get that shot off at 1.5. We are tied at 1 after 1. We're going to step aside here, and we will come back as a great shot there by Dom as we see the Cedarburg Bulldogs heading in to the locker room. And we'll be back here, and we'll give you a recap of what happened in that first period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman and Dominic Ackerman here from the Waupun Ice Arena here in Waupun, Wisconsin. We'll be back.
Friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options: appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
At Warner.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena here on senior night. Hey, I'm going to check into that YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite players. We don't care if you're a Bulldog fan or if you're a Warrior fan. We are trying to create memories here for the kids. So we want to make sure that you get that stuff put in to the YouTube chat. Let's take a look at what we got here that happened here in the first period. At 8:21 in the first, let me go back just a little bit. At 8:44, number 29, Grady Thom, takes a cross check for the Bulldogs. At 8:21, number 26, Connor Kambarek, scores shorthanded with the assist to number...
Well, they didn't give an assist technically.
That's right. I put a U. It's unassisted,
unassisted.
But we believe it should have gone to number 2, Eli King. I couldn't really read a U versus my 6 because they kind of looked similar. So, yeah, so it was an unassisted shorthanded goal to put Cedarburg up 1-0. Cedarburg, again, has a penalty at 5:09 by number 2, Eli King. Called for a slash. At 4:29, the Waupun Warriors make him pay for that penalty. Chase Beam with a snipe shot into the corner, with the assist going to number 20, Jacob Kerner, and number 16. Number 16 is Camden Flagner on the secondary. At 3:14 into the first period, number 5 for the Waupun Warriors, Owen Polda, takes a tripping penalty, and they end up killing that off. And that gives us our score here of 1-1 here at the end of the first period. We're going to step aside here. We're going to run some of our ads from our sponsors, and then we will come back and we'll give our 2 cents about how things went in that first period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman and Dominic Ackerman here from the Waupun Ice Arena. We'll be back.
Furniture, flooring, kitchen, and bath. We know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-23.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena. We're going to talk about some of the seniors out here tonight. That is number 4, talking about Chase Beam here tonight. Chase Beam is going to be playing baseball after graduation at Rock Valley College, a juniors college for baseball. Number 26, Ben Bradley.
Is when he got his first penalty, game ejection at the same time. What advice do you have for the underclassmen? Play every game to your best ability, because these moments will be gone before you know it.
So Ben Bradley plans after high school, going to study mechanical engineering.
In that position as well. Let's give it up for Ben Bradley. Next up, number 2,
Alex Fisher.
Travis and Sally Fisher. His favorite hockey memory is every single one. What advice he has for the underclassmen is to cherish every moment you have with the team.
So they're talking about some of the other things that they have special.
For mathematical sciences,
He's going to go attend UW Stevens Point and study mathematical sciences.
senior goaltender, number 30, Benton.
The goalie for the Waupun Warriors, number 30, Benton Nagel.
His favorite hockey memory is launching the puck into the crowd at Pinkout. His advice for underclassmen is to pay attention to the little details in your game. Listen to the little advice and tips Coach Tank explains in practice. Watch YouTube videos on what you can do differently or improve upon. His plans after high school is to play junior hockey or attend
He's
a
planning
program.
to attend, play some junior hockey he'd like to do, and if not, then he would like to start in pre-med at UW-Madison.
Represent, roll
Yeah.
badge.
And finally, the other fifth senior, number 9, Derek Pribino.
Was his coach. His advice for underclassmen is have fun with it because it goes fast. He is planning on going to firefighting school after high school.
He plans on becoming a firefighter and planning to attend firefighting school. I'm assuming that would be up in Appleton at Fox Valley Tech.
I think so, yeah.
And 5 seniors here for the Waupun Warriors. Good shot there by Dom as he gets all 5 of them for us here. And thank you again to the seniors. We're going to step aside and we'll be back as we get ready here to play in this second period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Mackay and Dominic Ackerman here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
01 or log on to allphaseComforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena as we get ready for the start of the second period. Dom, you've been down by the ice. Tell us what your thoughts were of that first period.
Yeah, the Cedar Grove team came out and Cedarburg, excuse me. Sorry, Kai's adjusting my mic. Did a great job coming out and getting physical and getting into the Waupun Warriors. Kind of they kind of ticked him off a little bit, and that you could see that on the physicality that came out in the second half of that first period. It's been really good down there. Some really good plays in both of the different offensive zones. Some good neutral zone hits, and I'm excited for second period.
Okay, what do you think that Coach Tank was talking to the boys in the locker room about?
I think he's telling them to, keep playing their game, but also to play some better defense. I think they settled in a little bit in that first period, but early in the first, you saw a lot of offensive zone time coming from Cedarburg. They had 13 shots on goal. They only had 4 shots on goal, but obviously one of those went in against Benton Nagel. It could have been a heck of a lot more, just some of the plays out front weren't necessarily capitalized on. I think they settled in, and I think Coach Tank was emphasizing that, hey, we got to keep it that way. They let up a shorthanded goal. Obviously, defense hasn't been fantastic for them.
Great shot there by Dom of the crowd in the student section there, so appreciate that. Yeah, Waupun had 13 shots on Burt. Now, whether they were quality shots, I guess that would be debatable, but they did get one past him to get it equal here. Let's double check and see what we got going on in that YouTube chat. Mary Durant says, good luck to all of the seniors. I would agree with that.
Something we can all get behind.
Here we go for the start of the second period as Ethan Burt trying to get himself ready, and he does. Kick the center out, coming in to take the faceoff is Jack Schutte in the neutral zone. You know what, Dom? I forgot to see if you actually wanted to come up here and call. And I would be willing to run the portable for a little bit.
I'm having a great time down here.
Okay.
You keep doing you.
Well, you keep being able feel free to jump in here when you see something that you want to add your 2 cents to, okay?
Got her, Otter.
Shot, good save there by Benton Nagel, doing the same thing, flashing the glove, asking him to take the shot and hit it, and he hit it after that breakaway by their leading scorer, Eli King.
Gonna say, guess who? The assistant captain, Eli King, has been flying all over this ice. I think he might have pulled something there, hurt something. He went into the locker room just as soon as he came off the ice there, so not exactly what you want to see coming from the Cedarburg bench.
Guys, we got an injured player.
Yeah, I see him down here, so I think what we'll do is we'll step aside and we'll be back.
By C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver.
Welcome back here. It was number 26, Connor Kambarek, who went down. From what we could tell, he was banged his knee, maybe?
Yeah, possibly something like that.
Yeah, he was
skating
down here
gingerly, right?
The
Yeah.
medical trainer, right above the knee. So praying for a speedy recovery.
Good news is he got up on his own accord and skated off the ice, and he was held a stick on the bench. And I don't know if he's going to go in the locker room and get looked out by the trainer even further, but either way, the fact that he was able to get up on his own and skate off is very good news. As Eli King heads back in the locker room as well once again. So
yeah, you did see that as well.
The goal scorer, Kambarek, will head into the locker room, or at least at the end of the bench there, and be looked at by the trainer. And Eli King is also off the ice at the moment, so I guess you could say a big
players,
big opportunity here for Waupun
to take advantage of not having the offensive firepower out here, but you never know. It is high school hockey. Sometimes they step up, like Mason Timberley right there is battling to keep the puck down low. Direction is reversed, gets it over to Chase Beam. Good long pass there off of Polda. It's going to go down as he was behind the red line. And for safety purposes, we have an icing.
Just an icing. Keep them all fresh out there.
16-13. Face-off down in the zone. Picked up there by Chase Beam. Joining from Fort Myers area, let's go Zamboni, man. John Steinmetz again. Yeah, I don't know what is happening here. I must have something that is sticking on my pad here as I keep getting stuff as I touch it. It slides. So Brett Primino, our Zamboni man, does fantastic. He has taken care of the ice for, let's see, I'm guessing probably the last 8+ years that I can recall. Right as I was getting ready to go off of the board, Brett had been on and decided to, he was stepped up and was able to help take care of the ice, and we have the best.
I was going to say, Justin always says this is some of the best ice in the state of Wisconsin.
Yep, absolutely the best ice in the state of Wisconsin, and now that they put the new floor in, we've even got better. Ooh, that tip by Alex Fisher just went a little bit wide of the net in the right spot. And that was a good shot there. I believe that was by Derek Pribino that put a shot down. Waupun is swarming, taking advantage of the two players from, I know they're two forwards, but that makes a difference on your defensive setup as well. Picked up there by Pribino. Into the shin pads of number 15, Dominic Riordan.
Good block shot. Birds had to face quite a few tonight already. The less he sees, the better.
Into the neutral zone, picked up there by Jacob Kerner. Cross ice pass onto the stick. I believe they put that onto Fisher. Fisher with a nice pass over to Reeder. Makes a move around one defenseman, then loses it down by the goal line. Takes a shot, tries to get it into the crease. Nobody there for the Warriors. This time there's a little traffic there by Olden Polda. Taken away by Cedarburg. They need to get it out of this zone in a hurry. Good hold there by Chase Beam. Waupun stepping up. Reeder into the glove. Burt flashes the leather one more time and snags it. That wasn't actually a good shot there.
Yeah, a lot of time in the O-zone there for the Warriors. Brock Reeder steps up, takes a nice shot. Only problem is this time everybody is already cleared out of the front of the net there. And Ethan Burt had a clear chance and a clear line of sight at that one coming from Reeder.
If you can see it as a goalie, you'll save it. That is usually the typical philosophy. Good shot here by Dominic again down in that zone. So we watch some of the offensive play here. Cedarburg trying to get the breakout. They do get it into the neutral zone, but coming right back after it are the Waupun Warriors. Drop down into the corner. Picked up there by number 14, Anders Larson. Good forecheck pressure there by, I believe that was Owen Polda. On the backside, a chance there from Jacob Hopp. Could not finish for Waupun. Polda battling into the corner. Assisted down to the ice by number 24, Mason Bistel. Waupun buzzing around here, trying to get something into the middle of the ice. A little backhand opportunity there by Chase Beam, missed it. Good hustle play there by number 9, Ryan Meyer, to try and get it out. They do. Here's a chance on the breakout. A good step up there by Jacob Kerner to make the read. Coming in on a 2-on-2 attack. Tip opportunity there by Beam. They had it. Burt read it as a pass going across the crease. Really overslid that play. And then Chase Beam was unable to find the back of the net. This time he steps up into the house, and a little trickler as a good active stick there on the defensive side by Anders Larson.
It's looking as though Waupun is on the power play right now.
know.
My goodness. Cedarburg just cannot do anything to get the puck out of their own defensive zone. And in the long run, it's going to kill them. Burt's seen quite a few shots here in the first 5 minutes of the second period. And if they continue to rack up, one of them is bound to go in.
They have to get, if Cedarburg's going to have any chance, they've got to get Gomburik and Eli King back out here on the ice.
Either
At least
one of
from what
them.
I'm seeing.
Either one of them yet to see the ice since they both went off after the injury.
And since then, Waupun has held it in their offensive
Yeah.
zone the entire time.
I mean, you can see the difference.
Two Warriors end up colliding into each other. Comes back into the neutral zone trying to regroup. Slamming on the brakes was number 16 for the Warriors. Brings it down to the dot. Rimming it around trying to get the breakout. They do as Cedarburg, but a step up there by Chase Beam. Over to his D partner, Derek Pribino. Back into the neutral zone to Reeder. Cedarburg picks it off in the neutral zone. Step up there by Derek Pribino. Again, one of the seniors here for the Warriors. 5 of them here on senior night.
Got a helmet off on the ice.
Immediately get a whistle for that.
That makes sense.
Asking number 22, I think that's Nolan Temple to head to the bench. I don't think he was very happy that he had lost his helmet.
I don't think so either. Something I have seen, though, from the Bulldogs is the way we've seen the Warriors hit tonight, the big men like Chase Beam. You saw it before on the other side of the ice, but just kind of a race for the puck. If it's Chase Beam and one of the Cedarburg Bulldogs coming down, they will back off. They are afraid of getting hit by Chase Beam. We've seen what he can do, and I'm not going to say I wouldn't back off necessarily either.
Oh, yeah, he's a big man. Number 26, Kumbaric, is back. So Connor, that is very good to see him back on the ice. Pulled up with a chip pass to defense, gets in on the forecheck, wins it. Comes all the way back out to Beam. Beam is going to walk up into the center of the ice, take the shot into the glove of Burt. Knocked down. That's going to be chipped into the boards, and they're going to send it all the way down for icing. And let's see if there's going to be a dangerous situation that takes place.
That last shot there just trickled through the blue paint. Good job. Good thing there was no rebounder for Waupun. It would have been 2-1 in favor of the Warriors.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Good eye down there by Dominic.
Love a little sideline reporting.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
It's fantastic.
But I'm not going to call him Catherine Tappan like Justin called the other day.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Justin type thing.
You can call me Brian Boucher.
Okay.
Puck goes out of play. 11:31 left in this second. Still squared at 1, Jeff.
Yeah, this is, again, Friday night hockey here, and to me it's a surprise that so far that we are this tight.
You know, what's really surprising is we're this tight, especially the offensive zone time that Waupun's had in these last 5 or so minutes. Had a lot of opportunities at it, just can't connect. Cedarburg's got to get out of their zone and start playing some time in the O zone.
Fisher wide open here on the backside. Oh, if he should have stayed high. He doesn't need to go down below the goal line. Two forwards down there isn't going to help you set up that play. Comes all the way out in the neutral zone. Kumbaric goes after it and loses it there. Skating back with it is Brock Reeder. Reeder's going to drive to the net, makes a move to the inside, into the glove. Save, cleared by the defenseman as the rebound control was a little bit of a challenge there for Ethan Burt.
Yeah, Brock Reeder's looked fantastic. A couple of nice shots coming on this right side, and now we're going to get a penalty against one of the Warriors. I think it's going to go against Brock Reeder.
Yeah, so I really like Brock moving up to forward. I think that this is a great move here by the coaching staff. But Brock has to understand that he has to stay under control when he comes in on the attack. Kneeing is the call.
Yeah. Little silver lining here. If you're Cedarburg, Eli King is back in the game. Looks like he will go and take the face-off here for the Bulldogs. And, hey, power play is not that great on the season. We know that. But they still have a man advantage.
Especially when you've got a PK from the Warriors over 85%.
That's right. That's an easy clear right away, and that will send the Bulldogs back to get it. 10:40 left here in the second.
Almost a turnover there with the pressure coming from number 10, Jacob Hopp. I have not seen on the ice. Have you seen number 19 come on the ice for the Warriors?
Not in a while, at least.
I don't recall seeing Jay Singsheim. I think I saw him once.
I remember you saying his name earlier, but
I could have been wrong. It might have been Brock Reeder because 18 and 19. Oh, good save there by Benton Nagel. And a great shot by Eli King. I can see why he's the leading scorer on this team.
Nice shot by King there. He just gets it past Jacob Kerner, and there wasn't much traffic in front of Benton Nagel per se, but Kerner was still kind of in the way. So for Benton Nagel to be able to see that and just scoop out the glove and save it is a pretty good one. Minute 20 left on the power play. Let's see if they can hold at the blue line. It's kept in barely, and it will be cleared by the Warriors here.
Alex Fisher gets a hold of it for the Warriors, takes it into the neutral zone. Breakout coming back up. Good step up there to help clear by Derek Privino. Derek Privino just does what he's supposed to do as a defenseman. He does not get a lot of glory. He's not a goal scorer. He is a true defenseman. Into the center, clear by Jacob Kerner. Good job again on the penalty kill. A couple of Warriors going to go for the change. And again, what they like to do, Mackay, is they like to put pressure on the puck right away. This time, number 19, Henry Schell, was able to get past Owen Polda coming off of the bench. Just had a bad angle there, and they couldn't put the pressure on. But Benton Nagel puts it in with the blocker into the netting.
Like you see it, good goalie, you see the puck, you're going to stop the puck. And it was a nice shot coming, but Benton Nagel has seen worse than that and saved a lot better.
Coming right down to Dominic at the other end of the ice. Be picked up there by number 10, Jack Schutte, to try and get the breakout going for Cedarburg. Coming right back this way. Good pass over here to Kambarek. He's going to dance around to the blue line. And they're going to say offsides on the far side.
One of them moved across too soon.
Well, Kambarek did the deadly sin. At the blue line, he just cut a little bit to the outside to get to the wall.
Little hesitation.
Blue line turnover, BLT. And it happens every single time that you dance at the blue line. And it doesn't take much, as you saw.
No.
Because as a forward, you are looking to try and get in and attack that zone as soon as you can to try and help out. You want to get in on the forecheck. Here's a breakaway opportunity. Nice job there by number 7, Nick Sarnecki.
Yeah, they're going to call a penalty on Sarnecki then. Probably an interference, I would assume.
It is.
Yeah. And
I thought it actually was a good play.
I thought so too. I mean, the puck is still playable. He gets the stick on it. He's able to slap it away, but the hit is coming in the same motion when he's slapping that puck away. I think it's kind of a soft call, honestly.
Right when the arm went up, I was like, ooh, that's a tough one.
You know,
like a nice clean hit right on the puck. The puck was just going off. It was a good, nice, clean hit, but he's called for the interference. We'll see what Waupun can do. Going to be 4-on-4 for, what, 2 seconds?
Yeah,
then they
2
get
seconds.
a minute 58 power play.
Bad timing, too, as Cedarburg's not able to capitalize on their power play. And I think the head coach of the Bulldogs is talking to one of the officials now. I don't think he's too happy about the call either.
I think he has a legit...
Oh, for sure. He's got a gripe about it.
Yep. But here's the thing that we know all the time. I mean, you can come over, and I just heard this on the broadcast today, where the USA women were playing against Italy.
Yep.
You can complain about it, and the reason for doing it is you know the call's not going to get changed, but you can hopefully set up for the next time.
That's exactly right. Oh, and there's a big hit in the middle of the ice.
Brock
Eli King
Reeder
goes down and out.
And he's going to send him.
Right. You know, that's why you petition, Jeff, right? Because if you petition and say, hey, that's a soft call, you better go both ways. Well, now Brock Reeder is headed right back to the box.
And we'll skate 4-on-4.
Brock Reeder was out of the box for what? 10 seconds.
Charging, they're going to say he went after him. They got the penalty up on the wrong side.
No, 8 seconds. Brock Reeder was out of the box for 8 seconds before coming back in and getting a charging penalty. My goodness.
I actually thought that could have been called an elbow as well. Just kind of a chicken wing up high.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's funny how you mentioned what you were listening to on the broadcast today about why you petition. Well, that's one of the reasons why.
If you're going to call that on us, which we don't think it was, but you better make sure you're consistent.
That's exactly right.
Now we'll see what happens with a little bit more open ice. Do you think that that's going to play into the favor of the Waupun Warriors? Do they pass the puck well? Do they have the speed tonight against Cedarburg? So far, I think they have.
For sure.
Cedarburg early with Eli King was able to move the puck and pass it, but since, like you said, he went off into the locker room, not sure what. I'm glad to see that he is back on the ice as well, but he's not playing very aggressive.
A couple of players just tied up down in the corner, centering pass there for the Warriors. But yeah, I think definitely since he went to that locker room, Jeff, the Warriors have played a more physical game and definitely a faster paced game. Their passing has looked a lot more crisp, especially compared to Cedarburg.
Jacob Kerner is the one that had that hit down in the corner there. A clean hit as they both were battling for the puck.
Both guys tie up. You're not going to see a penalty on that, and nor should you.
Ooh.
Wow.
tip opportunity in front there. I'm not sure who that was.
Nearly a fantastic
For
redirect.
Waupun. I think that's Jacob Hopp, number 10.
Can't get a number on it quite yet. Yes, you're right, Jacob Hopp. Good call.
Good job being in the front where he needed to be. And because I was staring at his jersey, I forgot to hit the instant replay. Great shot here again by Dom of those puck marks. Yeah, I think that I'll petition and make sure that the Waupun Association gets out here and cleans off the glass now that the season's over.
I'm doing my best to get around.
I know you. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Cedarburg, a nice zone entry here.
Derek Primino challenges. Step up, held there by number 6. That's Elias Acosta for Cedarburg. Get down there on the forecheck. Kambarek. He's got a battle against both Primino and Chase Beam. I'm not the one that wants to be doing that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Puck ripped down off of the backside of Cullen King, the linesman. Parker Zickert now with it for the Warriors in the neutral zone. Comes in and attacks. Doesn't have anybody joining him, so he's ended up losing it. Nobody went into the house with him. 8 seconds on a power play for Cedarburg. And they're not going to get a shot off on this one either. Brock Reeder comes out of the box, and it's 5-on-5. Offside is the call. Warriors get back on side as Cedarburg grabs possession, but loses it right away. Puck up into the air, over towards Alex Fisher. Picked up, cleared into the neutral zone for the Warriors. Cedarburg, Eli King with it. He has space to operate. Tries to get inside. Derek Primino forces him wide. Brock Reeder picks it up for the Warriors. Changes directions, gives it over to Chase Beam. Beam off of the boards, gets it into the neutral zone, onto the stick of Flegner. Shot, stick save there by Burt. Good hard rip shot there. We're going to get on Dominic's cam. So we see the action here in front of the net of Ethan Burt. Alex Fisher trying to pull it in, could not. Picked up there, this time skating with it is number 24, Mason Bistel.
Sloppy coming from both sides right now. Nobody can really grab the puck.
Off of the boards. Waupun with possession. Parker Zickert makes a move towards the net. Good reactive stick there by his counterpart, Elias Acosta, wearing number 6 for Cedarburg. Owen Polda with it. Loses it to Acosta. Back out to the D, underneath the stick of, I believe that's Bradley out there. Skating with it this time is Jacob Kerner. Down into the corner, put in towards the net. Shot opportunity there, blocked by Cedarburg's Acosta. Wide open chance. Bradley going after it. Stick lift opportunity there by King. He looks, had a chance to get into the house, could not, because behind him was Jacob Kerner with a great steal. Turned over, Warriors offside, trying to get back onside, they do. Stays down in the offensive zone of Cedarburg with 4:40 and counting. Beam back over to Kerner, looks for the long stretch pass, tipped over there by Reeder. No, it was not, off of the board. I think Reeder touched it, but they're gonna call it icing on that long. Usually, Mackay, nothing good happens on those long stretch passes, especially at the high school level.
Well, there's so much in between. There's open ice and players everywhere.
You got to get
the likelihood of you getting that pass to connect is very small.
When it hits your stick, you have to make sure that you are able to control it. And because they usually put so much velocity on that pass because they don't want it intercepted, it's really hard to control it with a stick.
Yeah.
It's like catching an egg.
Yep. Yeah. You have to have soft hands. Good job there, knocked down by Derek Primino as he wears one for the Warriors here on senior night. And an icing call. Yep, I don't see any danger there, so it's a good thing we called it.
I was waiting for it.
Just making sure, because...
well, you wouldn't see any danger there because they did ice it. That's why.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. I mean, if they didn't, we might have problems out there
right because
now.
I had somebody with an intelligent comment to say, because I complain about icing all the time, and I'll get back into it, but somebody out there tried to claim that the icing is there at the high school level for safety purposes to protect the skaters. which I'm still trying to figure out what that means. So if you'd like to come on up and explain that to me, please feel free to do so, and I'll even put a headset on there, and you can explain it to everybody else. King with some room.
Big open ice hit.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, well, we know.
Chase Beam.
Now another one.
That time he's going to get called. King is going to get called for the retaliation. As he hit right in front of us, Chase Beam. Cut him a little bit low. And
Just
King
a little.
is going to go to the box.
Well.
And we'll see if they will make them pay.
Eli King was sticking up for his teammate, and it's a clean hit by Chase Beam, but sometimes you take exception to hits like that. And I don't know your opinion on it necessarily, Jeff, but I know there's a debate when you have a clean hit like that. I know it's clean and it's good, but some guys don't like their players being hit, and they'll stick up for them.
Right. So what I'm always concerned about is that more safe than an icing? 5 minutes is going to be the call.
I wasn't sure if that was coming or not, but I'm so glad it did.
Right when he started to talk, I knew it was coming.
Oh, man.
And probably the right call there to give
man.
him 5 on that retaliation. The puck was nowhere near Beam. Just a retaliation kind of hit.
Yeah.
It makes sense to be a major.
Yeah, it does.
And
as he went low,
yeah.
I didn't see the knee come out, but I think he still went low, undercut him. And it could have been a 5-minute rough.
Yeah. Here's my problem. That's just reckless from Eli King. And
not necessary.
No, and he's one of their better players. He knows better. I think he's sticking up for his teammate, but nonetheless,
it was him that got hit. It was King that got hit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he came and tracked him down, which, again, that would lead me to give the 5-minuter, but yeah, you're right. He just put his team in jeopardy here because the problem, again, Mackay and Dominic, I know you guys know the sport, but with a 5-minute major,
you keep on scoring.
You keep scoring. Until that clock completely runs out, you stay on the power play, which...
And that could be crucial in a 1-1 game.
Oh, for sure. It's not like they're up by 5 or down by 5 where they can necessarily won't have a big impact. This is a huge 5-minute major here. And a quick whistle.
Is he going to send them both?
Oh, helmet came off.
Okay.
He has to go to the bench.
Yep. I can see that right there that's flopping.
But just a reckless penalty. Still 4.5 on this major. And Eli King's been one of their better players tonight, been one of their better players on the season. He knows better.
And again, Chase Beam is a big guy.
Yep.
And he often gets called for those types of hits, even though they are totally legal. But because of how hard he hits, they typically are considered to be a little bit excessive on the roughing side usually. But not at this time it was a good hard hit. Took King right off of his skates. But you can't go back and track somebody down and then undercut them and try and take them out at the legs, which he did. I mean, if he was going to hip check, that's a different story, but that was not anywhere close.
This major penalty will run into the third period. 2.5 left here in the second. And about a minute and a half left.
Good puck movement there for the Warriors, but a better read by Ethan Burt. Sorry for cutting you off there,
No, you're
Mackay.
totally okay. Good plays.
But you're absolutely right. I mean, we're down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds. That's going to go wide of the net. Burt has been leaving the backside of this net wide open as soon as the Warriors can figure out to move that puck to the backside. Like right now, they've got Brock Reeder set up perfect.
Yeah, they nearly clipped him on the last one. I think it just hit off the tip of his glove, but if it wouldn't have, that could have easily been backside. And now we're going to get a penalty coming against.
Head contact.
Yeah, it looks like the Warriors are going to go to the box. Is that Brock Reeder again?
It is.
That's his third penalty of this period.
That's his third penalty in the last 8 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, so Brock Reeder back to the box, and now you're thinking, okay, still a major penalty, so if the Warriors score here, it's not like their power play's done, but they'll really only have a minute and a half left of that 5-on-4 once Brock Reeder serves his 2 minutes here.
Yep.
2 minutes for high sticking.
Going to get a high sticking.
I thought it was head contact.
Either way. Brock Reeder's third of the period.
4-on-4, but here's the problem for Cedarburg. Their best skater and stick handler is sitting in the box.
Yep.
So you've got to have some other guys step up. Like Kumbarek has got to get out here. He scored that first goal. And we know that he's dinged up, so maybe we won't see him.
Birds look pretty good so far. Another glove save there. But like you said, he's leaving that back part of the net open. And if one of the Warriors is able to place it perfectly like they want to, there's a big chance with some velocity it just goes right in.
Dominic, you've been watching directly behind. Does it look like he's off pipe sometimes? His angles are off?
I don't necessarily know if his angles are off. He's just going for the shooter, and that's it. If they make a good pass, that's on them, but he's focusing on the shooter.
From here, it looks like he's a little bit off pipe, and that could be because he's also sucked into the paint, which as a goalie, that makes you open up that net, so you'd like to be out challenging a little bit further. 2:43 left on the 5-minute, 1:19 left in the period, 1:14 on the Brock Reeder penalty.
Oh my gosh, so many numbers.
So at least if we stay here at 4-on-4 with no score, and even if we would score, that penalty is going to stay up there because it's even strength.
Well, that's Cedarburg goal.
No, they still would stay up there because it's even strength.
4-on-4, nothing ends.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That was a rule I was not privy to.
Yep.
Learn something new every day. That's what they say, right?
Yep. 1 minute remains in the period. That's going to go probably as an ice. No, they're going to say no. How come? What did I miss that wasn't an ice? Nobody was in danger. That's what it was.
Ooh, centering pass. Nobody home. Back up to
there.
Chase Beam, and it just bounces off his stick, up and over.
Skating with it are the Warriors. Drops it down low. Picked off there. Oh, just outside of the reach of Kumbarek.
There he was. Only goal scorer of the night for Cedarburg. They had a wide open pass to him.
I think Benton Nagel was trying to pop a balloon is what it was over there. He rimmed that baby around and fired it off of the netting.
Which ones do you think he was aiming for? His own balloons?
His is on the far end. I think he took Derek Pribano's. He likes his defenseman, so he was just trying to pick one of his balloons off over there.
It's like that Mario Kart game.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
9.7 seconds remains. Again, please let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite players. Feel free to correct us. Feel free to put your comments in there, what you think of the broadcast or what you don't think of it. That's fine. And that's going to kill off the penalty for the Warriors. So we're back to a power play for the Warriors with 1:24 left here. It was 1-1 at the end of 1, and it's 1-1 at the end of 2. We are going to step aside here. Yeah, that's okay. It'll adjust itself, I think.
Hope so.
16 saves for Ethan Burt. 3 saves for Benton Nagel. Holy man, 29 saves to 7.
Yeah.
My math right, Dominic? 4-1 on the shots.
Good enough. 4-1.
Little over.
A little over.
Yeah, I mean, that's just absolutely crazy. Hey, we're going to step aside here, and we'll be back here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus from the Waupun Ice Arena. The Waupun Warriors 1, Cedarburg Bulldogs 1. We'll be back.
At 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We at The Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidke.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena. 7:25 left here in the second intermission. The Waupun Warriors are tied with Cedarburg 1 apiece. 1:24 on a power play yet. It was a 5-minute for the Waupun Warriors. And unfortunately, they took a penalty of their own, so it was skating on 4-on-4. Let me give you a recap of that period. 0 scoring took place. 5 penalties, 2 for Cedarburg, 1 on number 7, Nick Zarnecki at 8:49, called for an interference, and then the 5-minute on number 2, Eli King, at 3:36 on the clock for kneeing as he tried to undercut Chase Beam, who had made a big hit on him. And for the Waupun Warriors, 3 penalties in that period, all 3 committed by number 18, Brock Reeder. 10:47 called for a kneeing, comes out of the box at 8:41, called for a charging as he runs over a player right out of the box. And number 18 again, Brock Reeder at 2:05, called for a high stick. We're going to step aside here, hear from some more of our sponsors, and then we will come back and give our 3 cents, because there's 3 of us here, about how that contest went. Wait, before we do that, let's check into that YouTube chat. I forgot about that. Chris Gitzel says, let's go Warriors, and watch it from Jefferson, and that go all to the seniors. So that's the seniors here on senior night trying to get their final victory playing in the Waupun Ice Arena for the Waupun Warriors. We'll step aside and we'll be back.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Ice Arena here as the second intermission clock starts to run down here with 2:30. Let's check into that YouTube chat one more time, see what we got going on here. Hey, get in there, folks. There's 40 computers that are logged in here. I don't care if you are a Warrior fan or if you're a Bulldogs fan. We're here to try and create memories for kids. We want them to know that you were watching and cheering for them. So let us know who's those favorite players and who you're cheering for in that YouTube chat. Dominic, you again were down by the glass. What are your thoughts so far of how that second period went?
Well, kind of a sloppy period with the 5 penalties, 3 for Waupun, 2 for the Bulldogs here, and one of them for the Bulldogs obviously puts them down for 5 straight minutes, and we'll see another minute and a half of it as on fresh ice to start the third. But a lot of good offensive zone pressure for Waupun. They just can't get a good shot past Bird. He's been great down there tonight. What has he got on saves? 29 now?
29
the one
saves.
Went in, so
right.
he's
30 shots he's faced over 2 periods. That's just incredible.
And the other side, Benton Nagel hasn't had much action, so you hope that if you're kind of not getting a lot of pucks coming at you, you hope that one trickler doesn't all of a sudden catch you off guard because you're not ready for it. So we're hoping, the Warriors here hoping for a better third period. They got a minute and a half of power play time on fresh ice. They got to capitalize because so far this Cedarburg team is playing a great great game against this Warriors.
And that is always the concern that you have, being a goalie that doesn't face a lot of shots, is making sure you're ready. Most of the time, Benton stays really engaged, and we've had that conversation numerous times when I've interviewed him at the end of the game about how he's able to keep his focus. And the one thing that Benton is still continuing to work on, which is one thing that will help you keep your focus, is his communication with the players out there. I don't know, you'll be able to help tell me this at this period here if you hear how much communication he has, because if he can increase that communication, he definitely is going to be one of the top goalies.
Yeah, when we were in that the tournament on last Saturday, the Badgerland tournament, you mentioned that on the broadcast, and then I started to pick up on it, and he is very vocal down there. He's always talking to his men when they're in the D zone and trying to defend. He's telling them what good routes to take, where the puck's coming, who's on their backside. He does a great job at communicating when the Warriors are on the D zone and on the back check. So I'll definitely look for that as I'm down there here in the third period.
Sounds good. Get ready here for it. 1:24 left on the power play opportunity here for the Waupun Warriors. If you're Coach Dave Muth here for the Bulldogs, I think what he's got to tell his guys, you've done a great job here of killing off this penalty. Once it's all the way killed off, let's get a little bit more aggressive on the attack, make some passes, spread out, and get that puck back in the zone just like we did in the first period. Dom making his way down to the senior table here where we get to see a lot of the pictures of the seniors. So I'm going to flip to that as we're waiting for, there's some pictures of the senior trifold that they put together. There's Benton Nagel. And I believe that's Ben Bradley's trifold that is there with all of their pictures. You can see how young they are when they start. And there's Chase Beam. Some great pictures there. And then we'll come back and we'll pick up some more of it as we're back here on live action. Brock Reeder takes the shot, sails it over the top as it goes off one of the sticks. Good puck movement so far for the Warriors. Reeder looking. Tries to get it into the slot area. Fisher tried to get the tip, couldn't get it. Left wide open in the house. Beam walks up to the top of the circles. Good active stick there. Knocked off of the stick there by Kamberik. Up against the boards. Shot into the back of the net for the Waupun Warriors. I believe Jacob Kerner's going to get that goal for Waupun. Great puck movement again. Beam gets the pass over to Kerner. Kerner fires it in. And the Waupun Warriors now take the lead, and it still is a power play here for Waupun for 43 seconds.
Waupun's second goal scored in the third period on a power play by number 20, Chico.
Thank you.
I mean, I go on one hot chocolate run, and this is what happens, huh?
Yeah, another assist. This time they flip-flop it. The last power play it was scored, it was Beam from Kerner and Flagner. This time it is Kerner from Beam and Flagner.
But he's got 2 points then, huh?
Yeah. And they still have power play time, so if they can get things rolling again, they come walking in, pull the shot just wide of the net. So what I was talking about before about being off angle, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Kerner saw that he was a little bit left this side open into the glove on that shot there by Derek Pribino with 2 seconds remaining on the power play.
And some chippiness down low, but...
Oh, it's going to get really chippy now that a team has the lead.
Should be no more shots, at least, on the power play here. 2 seconds left on the major for Eli King, but he'll be headed out of the box as soon as this puck is dropped practically.
And see if that'll change the offense. Into the shin pads of Kamberik.
It's a good block shot.
They had the chance there. They were coming 2-on-2. Beam did a good job of getting back into his defensive position after giving up that block into the shin pads.
That one was right at Benton Nagel.
Makes the save.
Pretty standard save.
Yeah, you can
From
see
the
it. You better
All-Star
stop
goalie,
it.
yeah.
Right.
2-1 lead for now for Waupun. 15-16 left in this third period.
See, that was the other thing that happened there with Ethan Burt. He was sucked into this paint. He's normally been out at the top, kind of like right there you saw from Benton Nagel, but this time on that power play, he was sucked back in a little bit. Into the corner, that's going to be rimmed around.
Looked like, at least for a second here, better passing coming from the Bulldogs.
Well,
Had another chance there.
Just not enough traffic in
No.
front of Benton Nagel to get a tip or to get that shot past.
And that's the thing with Benton Nagel is you need some traffic in front or it's got to be a heck of a play.
So here goes an icing again, and all that it allows is that it allows every one of the players to change.
Well, that's because they were getting tired, and when they get tired, Jeff, we don't want any torn, ACLs. You hurt a meniscus somewhere.
Right. For safety concern, you got to make sure that when you're tired, you be able to get off of the ice. And my contention is that that should not happen every other level. Now, youth doesn't have to make you stay out on the ice, but there is a consequence for icing. Even on a penalty kill, you are not allowed to ice the puck.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
Comes all the way back.
I disagree with.
Well, but and that's the way that they make it for the youth. Good
There's
traffic,
some traffic
that time.
out front.
Yeah. Icing is a call on that one as Waupun tried to pull it back.
Cedarburg's got some work to do. Came out early and took the first goal of this game about 10 minutes in. After that, a bunch of penalties coming both ways. The Warriors tie it up in period number 1. A quiet period number 2 where we get some more penalties, but the tail end of that major penalty from Eli King comes into the third, and the Warriors take advantage, now up by 1.
Puck goes down into the defensive zone of the Bulldogs. Good pinch that time by Jacob Hopp to try and hold it in. Polda does. Comes right back out onto the stick of Derek Pribno. He looks, chips it back down low, trying to send the Warriors on the forecheck. That is not going to work. It ends up as a turnover. Long stretch pass, chipped back into the neutral zone, and the Warriors have to evacuate their offensive attack. Picking it back up, coming after it. This time is number 24, Mason Bistel. Walks in, backhand, off of the glove, puck sitting there. Sometimes a couple of things that Benton needs to work on. First of all, we talk about this a lot. He seems to give up a goal like early-ish in that first period. Now, I know that the goal was scored at 8:31, and I believe it went right through the 5-hole. And then after that, he is solid. Yep. But then there's times where he just gets a little bit lax, and the rebound control is a struggle.
Well, it was a nice move by Bistel. He had the backhand on it, and you're right. There was no really velocity on it, so it should have been an easy rebound for Benton Nagel. Instead, it pops right out. And if there was another Bulldog there, it could have easily been notched up at 2-2 right now.
Right. Good shot here by Dominic as he's down in the corner watching the offensive attack here by Cedarburg, or the defensive clear here by the Warriors. Trying to get it out. Goes over to Parker Zickert. He gets it through the neutral zone. Gets rubbed off of the puck that time by number 3, Thomas Nye. Comes back out to Bradley, one of the seniors. Dropped down there by Chase Beam. Onto the stick of Thomas Nye. Taken away by number 25. That's Leighton Foster getting a shift out here for the Warriors. Gets it over to Jacob Hopp. Into the neutral zone. Picked up there by number 15, Dom LaRosa. Into the house, LaRosa. Good defensive play there by Chase Beam to knock it off of the stick. Long reach. Played that one perfectly. Gets it over to Dominic Riordan. Taken there by Flagner. Tries to skate through the zone. Into the skates. Picked up there this time again by Leighton Foster. Brings it all the way to the top. Bradley tries to take the shot. Goes into the shin pads of Nye. Cedarburg's going to go for a change as it was thought was going to be cleared out, except for the defense stays out there. Fisher comes walking in, centers it to the house. Nobody there to get it. Taken there right now by Hop. One of the littlest guys in the ice goes to the house.
Yeah.
All the time I've been watching Fisher. He's right in the middle of the action there, waiting for the puck to get to him.
Got to respect it.
Banged off of the boards. Both of these teams, I believe this is their last game, too, before they are going to be heading for playoffs, which for Division One, neither one of these are Division One. They're both Division Two teams here, but Division One starts on Tuesday already. We are going into action with playoffs already starting on Tuesday as the Fond du Lac Cardinals will be taking on Beaver Dam Golden Beavers.
Indeed,
that'll be a good rivalry.
Yeah, I'm super excited for some playoff hockey. Atmospheres in these ice rinks are already fantastic, and now we notch it up a couple of levels.
Yeah, when you're in, lose, you're done. I mean, the whole electricity level just ramps up. Cedarburg had a chance. Oh, see, Benton put that one right on that player in Kumbarek. Picked up there by King. He tries to get it out front. Pops it up over the top of the net. Bradley slaps it over towards the boards. That's an opportunity here. Is that Polda? No, Parker Zickert into the blocker.
Ooh. Looked like Bert
had
lost
to
it for
fight
a second.
that. Yes, he really fought that one. Good shot there by Parker Zickert. Down into the corner. Cedarburg trying to get there on the forecheck. Can't get there first. Bradley chips it into the neutral zone. That'll probably go down for an icing.
It's got the juice.
And we'll have it come all the way back.
Cedarburg putting together some good rushes here. Waupun's played a lot of time in their O zone, but that brief moment down there for the Bulldogs. A couple of passes out front. Benton Nagel on his heels a little bit. Could be interesting.
Good shot again there by Dom down in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. Trying to break it out is Fisher. Gets into the neutral zone, gets rubbed off of the puck. Picked up over there by number 6. That is Elias Acosta. Turned over, picked up there by the last goal scorer, Jacob Kerner. Drops it over to Primino. Cross ice pass over to Leighton Foster. Couldn't grab a hold of it, back into the neutral zone. Picked up here. That's a misplay over there by by Kerner. Cedarburg trying to get in all the way over to the defensive side. Acosta brings it back. Shot into the glove. Again, an easy save is that shot by Bublitz. No traffic in front of Benton Nagel. Sees it all the way, grabs the save.
And you saw it. They tried to get some over there, but by the time the fellas were skating over, shot was practically already in Benton Nagel's glove. It's an easy stop for him. Top line back out there now, though, for the Bulldogs. They've got an O-zone draw, and they're looking to capitalize.
My apologies there for the screen. Shot here by Dominic. Picked up there by Jacob Hop. Owen Polda now comes in on the attack. Gets to the circle. Tries to chip it in there. Could not get it down. Is your hot chocolate cooled off yet for me to drink?
I haven't even tried it.
Down into the corner. It just sounded so good. I like hot chocolate, but I'm not usually a hot chocolate person. I'll take a cup of coffee, but
it's because they keep this rink so cold.
That's what makes the good ice.
So I'm not faulting them for it, but a good hot chocolate or a good cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah, right.
While we're in here, it's always a
hits
little
the spot,
better.
doesn't it?
That's
Yeah,
for
it sure does.
It's like popcorn when you're at a movie.
Yeah, you got to have it. Hustle play here by number 10, Jack Schutte. Trying to get into the zone. He's got King into the house. Drops it over to Kumbarek. This is that first line. Good. Benton Nagel once again sees it.
Not too pleased with the rush there from Cedarburg. They had a 3-on-2 if they would have hustled in. They dropped it off for Kumbarek, and it was still a 3-on-3 at that point. Instead of passing it around, maybe finding a different player, Kumbarek decides to take the shot, and again, Benton Nagel is going to stop 99.5% of those shots where he can see it the entire way through.
Yep, he is. Good shot again there by Dominic down on that end of the ice. Past the halfway point in this contest, the Warriors are up 2-1. Should they continue to lead at the end of the game? Stick with us here as we'll get some interviews. What we have to decide is, are we going to get players off of the score sheet and have that conversation? or because it's the last home game here, do we talk to those seniors?
Well, we know Chase Beam's got 2 points and a goal, so that's one senior that you can knock off both of those check marks. But besides him, that's when you have that conversation.
I'm open for any interpretations that people would like us to see out there.
I'd like to leave something down in that YouTube comment section regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. Shot there by Chase Beam again. This time he tried to pass off pads. Nobody else there to help him off of that ricochet. This time he's going to dance the blue line. Looks, can't find anything. Dropped it into the skates of Foster. Taken away. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Could not control it for Dominic Riordan. Right back are the Warriors. Tried to pull that shot right into the shin pads or knock the stick loose of Cedarburg's number 7, Nick Zarnecki. Trying to rim that all the way down. Bulldogs trying to get it out of their zone. Warriors putting all kinds of good pressure there. Parker Zickert on the puck. Held up there that time. Shot ripped from all the way at the blue line by Jacob Kerner. Saw it all the way, and we get a whistle at 6:39.
Talks a lot about Benton Nagel when he's seeing pucks all the way through, but Ethan Burt has been practically the same tonight. There was a couple times in that second period where he struggled with rebound control, them coming back out, but no Warriors in the area for him to worry about. And he's been fairly solid, especially considering the amount of shots he's seen tonight coming from the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely, completely. I have been impressed with what Burt has done. And Waupun, again, they've had pretty quality shots for the most part. There's King with some speed. By himself, though, and a good job there by Derek Privino to stop the attack. Once again, chipped up into the air. That's the play I'd like to see rather than the icing. And getting on top of it is Burt because it gives them an opportunity to get on the play rather than just throwing it down the ice.
Yeah, it's a nice play. It's a good chip over everybody. Parker Zickert's able to beat all the defenders back. One of them finally came back for the Bulldogs to stop him, but I enjoy that at 10 times more than an icing for sure, Jeff.
Absolutely,
yes.
And it's a smart play.
Oh, of course.
I'm going to see if I can grab my microphone while you call.
That would be fantastic. Puck held at the blue line, shot going down, blocked by a couple of Bulldogs. Another one, and into the glove of Ethan Burt. 5:54 here left in the third. The Bulldogs currently find themselves down by 1. A goal way earlier in this period when Waupun had the odd man advantage off of the major penalty coming from Eli King, one of the better players tonight for Cedarburg. No zone draw won by the Warriors here. Pumped down, no problem. Pass inside, taken away. Held back behind the goal line, back up top. Another shot, it's blocked out in front. And once again, covered up by Burt. Alex Fisher had a shot at it for a moment. And Jeff, you talked about it earlier. One of the smallest guys out there on the ice is not afraid to get in the crease and get dirty. Nearly paid off for him there.
Yeah, again, I've been very impressed with his positioning. In the last several games, he's had the opportunity to play up here on varsity, and I think he's done a nice job.
Pass back for King. He tries to shoot it through some traffic. I don't know if it was one of his teammates or one of the Warriors defensively who blocked it out front, but the puck sent back down and an icing. It will be a zone draw in their own offensive zone here for the Bulldogs. Got to get going. Like I said, only 5.5 left to go, still down by 1.
Good shot there again by Dominic of the official calling the icing. Thank goodness that he did that for safety purposes.
I would hate to know what would happen if he didn't. It's going to be number 24 here for the Bulldogs, Mason Bistel in the face-off dot. He goes off against the Warrior, and the Warriors take it on out to neutral ice. Chipped back in, that's offsides. Hard to take your stick up when that's a reflexive play like that.
Right. Just suddenly a reaction and not much you can do about it.
Nope, you're trying to skate back behind the blue, but the puck comes right to your stick. And my brain can't even think fast enough to move this camera on time. I highly doubt I could have got that stick up either.
Yeah, that's one of the things that always impresses me about the sport of hockey is just how athletic they are.
Draw one by Parker Zickert and the Warriors, but it's sent right back down to the Bulldogs. Picked up on the near side, sent in by Zarnecki. He moves through neutral ice. Now he'll take it in. Takes a shot on goal. That one went to the right side of Benton Nagel. And out of danger. Chip back in here from the Bulldogs. Warriors clear it no problem through neutral ice and take it in themselves. Shot deflected. Left outside for a moment there. Could have been dangerous, but Waupun couldn't capitalize. Now Chase Beam back for the Warriors. He sends it up the boards. Chipped in past the blue line by Aiden Mock. Mock tries to chase it down. Coming in here is Flagner. Now Flagner hands it off to Fisher. He takes a shot and scores. Alex Fisher on senior night puts Waupun up too late.
What a play there by Alex Fisher. And if there's somebody who deserves a goal tonight, that is the young man who's worked his tail off to get there.
Worked his tail off for sure. Benton Nagel is pumped about it. And as you see from a fantastic shot from Dom, Nagel goes and gives Fisher a hug. Two seniors embracing on what was a fantastic play, which puts the Warriors up 2 with only 4.5 left in tonight's contest.
And what I was going to say about that, it was a great job there by Aiden Mock as well, his first shift.
Yeah, and looks like they're going to save that puck for Mr. Alex Fisher.
His first varsity goal.
Gotta love that. That is so cool. Chase Beam made sure to grab the puck from the official, and that is one he will not forget.
Don't worry, guys. I know who we're interviewing.
That is for sure. Good call, Dom.
Well, I think we're going to be having a conversation with, obviously, the seniors tonight now.
An icing called. Brings it all the way down here to the O-zone for the Warriors. 4:08 officially left on your clock. Alex Fisher picks up his first ever varsity goal on a storybook senior night for number 2.
Absolutely. So see if we make sure that we get, I left my, when I went to the showcase, I forgot to, I left my microphone on, so it's charging here. So let's hopefully it'll get resent. So again, here's my issue with this, throwing the puck down the ice. There has to be a consequence. If you're going to blow the whistle and stop play, I just believe that there should be a consequence for it.
I'm not arguing with you. I totally
These guys,
understand.
And the team that did it needs to stay out on the ice like they do at all other levels above this. And at the bottom levels, there is a consequence for it. There is no consequence here. You can go ahead and change. The consequence at every other level is the team that is the offending team has to stay out on the ice.
Exactly, and that way you can't dump it down and change just because you're tired. I understand the offense is wearing you out, but that's what they're supposed to do. You don't just get a free pass from it.
You are supposed to be in shape and conditioned, and if you can't do so, then you need to figure out how to get the puck out of the zone without sending it all the way down.
And that is 3 icings in a row now coming from Cedarburg.
And they have changed every single time to get fresh players back out here. And it comes from where the puck was. So the puck was not really in danger. So now they start out with fresh players. It really bothers me that this rule has not been looked at. And the argument that, well, these players are tired and they put themselves in safety danger because of it, that is their issue. They need to figure out how to play the game. There's no other sport that I can think of, Mackay, where you can be tired and get a
Basically
whistle.
Get away with it.
Right, get a whistle and then go to the bench and reset.
No, that's exactly right. Good up pass here to the Warriors. Shot on net. Slapped away by Burt. Trying to chip it out of the zone. It's kept alive by Mock. Now a centering pass. Fight for it in the middle. Bumped off the pass. And one of the Warriors whiffed on it down low. A lot of traffic. It's hard to see.
That was Camden Flagner that whiffed on it.
Owen Palda, good pass. Over to number 9, Derek Pribino, who takes a shot. And right into the glove of Ethan Burt for another stoppage. 2:38 left in the third. 2-goal lead still for the Warriors, and another change coming from the Bulldogs. Like I said, they're going to need it.
We are going to be on the ice. We're going to talk to all the seniors. It'll have to be quick, though, because this is the first time that we'll actually have a JV game that's going to be taking place after the varsity game. At least, I shouldn't say the first time, but it's one of the few times that it has taken place. I'm going to see if I get a lot more static if I'm plugged in with this or not.
Centering pass. King, has bumped off his path a couple of times. Now the Warriors come with it. A 2-on-1 advantage. Shot taken, and it's good! Another goal from the Warriors.
Jacob Kerner buries another one for Waupun. Great shot there on the celebration.
Jacob Kerner basically ices it. Puts Waupun up by 3, only 2:10 left. And it should be a swell senior night here for the Warriors as Jacob Kerner.
What a night. 4 points.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just a junior.
Yeah, fantastic. Draw taken back by the Warriors. Up by 3. Bulldogs practically out of time. But there have been crazier things I've seen.
That one is going to go Kerner from Polda and Beam. And Beam, I believe, has got 4 points tonight. Oh, he's got 3 points.
Turnover. There's Fisher in the zone once again. He moves to his right, gets it poked away, spins around, and it's picked up no problem by Thomas Nye. Nye sends it around, fight for it along the boards. Chipped out into the neutral zone. Bulldogs trying to pick it up. Beam sends it over to his defensive partner. Now up the ice. Stick on it from the Dogs.
Coming up on 1:25. I'm going to head down to the ice, and we'll let you take charge.
All right. Big check on the far side boards. The Bulldogs pick it up. Head behind their own cage. 1:15 and counting. Warriors still up by 3. Puck chipped around in the neutral zone. Picked up by Nye. He takes it across the blue. Now a fight for it. Back out to the red line. Trying to chip it back in there was number 6, Elias Acosta. Instead, the Warriors come up with it. Owen Palda sends chase, bumps his man into the boards. Back up top, held by Beam. Pass sent down low to Palda, right in front, and covered up by Ethan Burt. Could have got scary. Owen Palda was getting dirty down in the crease. 43.5 left to go. 4-1 lead for Waupun. Leave something down in that YouTube comments section. It's been a heck of a game tonight for the Warriors. A bunch of points for a bunch of them.
Thank you.
And Alex Fisher with his first ever varsity goal coming on senior night. How poetic. 42 seconds left. An O-zone draw here for the Warriors. Banged all the way up. Somehow kept in. Primino goes back to chase it. He missed. Still fighting for it in that right side corner. Bulldogs pass it up to Eli King. He tries to go through the neutral zone. Back to King off of his skate. Near the boards. Take the red zone. Chipped in by the Warriors. 15 seconds left on the clock. Possibly one more rush here coming on either side. A shot taken, blocked out front. 10 seconds. And the Waupun faithful starting to get loud. Now Derek Primino makes a move inside. Pass back. It's blocked out in front. And that'll do it. A 4-1 win on senior night. The Warriors take down the Bulldogs from Cedarburg. A fantastic win and a glorious way for the 5 seniors here in Waupun to end their tenure at the Waupun Ice Arena. We will step aside, run a few ads, and while Jeff goes on and hunts out those 5 seniors for interviews, we'll listen to our sponsors. Don't go anywhere.
Are you on commercials?
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back here. Jeff's down on the court with head coach Nick Tank after a 4-1 victory on senior night. Jeff, take it away.
Welcome back here to the ice of the Waupun Ice Arena. And joining me now is the head coach here for the Waupun Warriors, Coach Nick Tank. Coach, you got to feel good about how things turned out here tonight with your last home game.
Yeah, I thought, Cedarburg came to play. They tested us. Our lineup's looking a little different tonight than normal, but our guys the message was battle, try and win your shifts, and, be bench ready and all of those types of things.
Slow start again, I would say, even those first two periods. I mean, again, you're moving the puck, you're getting in there. When I say slow start, not getting him in the back of the net that you'd like to, but all of a sudden you explode here in the third.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't terribly disappointed with the first. Obviously, the shorthanded goal was, it was guys out on the power play that aren't normally out there, miscommunication on when to roll, where to go, and then it was a turnover at the blue line as a result, and then, they got one and jumped on it early, so it was, good for them to capitalize on mistake, but then we shored it up a little bit, and then in the second period, I thought our in-zone possession was maybe some of the best I've seen all year, so I was really proud with their effort there.
Yeah, you got to feel good for the seniors tonight as well.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I've heard this place be as loud as it was when Alex Fisher scored that goal. That was a great moment for him, senior, first varsity goal, so amazing way to end your high school career for him.
Yeah. Coach, thank you again for joining us here on the post-game show, and congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. See if I can get my seniors to come on over here. How are you doing, Chase?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations. What a senior night.
Yeah, it was crazy. The atmosphere was just incredible, and it's nice to see the turnout we had and put a win on the board.
I believe you ended up with 2 points, but your first goal, I believe, on that power play goal is what got the equalizer.
It was, yeah. I kind of just got in that right on the dot, and I kind of seen that top corner was open, so picked my spot and hit it.
You have to feel good about, in the beginning of this season, it seemed like there was a lot of unassisted types of goals. Now, everybody seems to be touching the puck. It's got to be helping the offense.
Oh, absolutely. It's been incredible. We've kind of just made that a big focus these last few weeks in practice, just puck movement, and it's really been paying off in the games. We've been this is the best we've been moving the puck all year, so we're hoping to carry that into playoffs.
What does it feel like here being the last game that you're going to be playing here at the Ice Arena?
Oh, it's really sad. There's so many memories in this building, and just for it all to come to an end, it's truly heartbreaking. But I'm happy with what I've accomplished here, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with what you've done, and you've been a great young man. So thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Derek, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great senior night here. Talk to me about the energy that came from the crowd.
It was a good student section, especially when Chetta scored. It got loud in here, and that was pretty sweet.
Talk to me about, you don't get your name called a lot out here, but just talk to me about how you play defense, because you are so solid at the defense. What are you thinking when you're out here?
Honestly, just play as hard as I can. I don't care to get my name called. Doesn't matter to me. Just do my work and have fun.
Well, you do your work so well. And Derek, it's been a privilege to watch you out here. What are your thoughts here on your last game at the Waupun Ice Arena?
It's sad, honestly. I wish I could go back, but, life goes on.
Time flies.
Yeah, it does.
Congratulations, and thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Talk to me about the atmosphere here tonight on senior night.
It was really great. I felt like the student section was really alive. Got a lot of parents here as well, just coming out and showing a lot of support.
Talk to me about the shifts. You got a lot of shifts out here today. How did that feel to be out here?
Definitely a different speed of play, but I came out, did my best, have no regrets, and feel like for my last varsity home game, I'll leave here with no regrets.
Yeah, talk to me about that. What is that? What's going through your mind right now with this being the last game you're playing at the ice arena?
Just kind of reflecting back, freshman year. It seems like such a ways out, but I mean, it's a cliche statement, but it really does just fly a lot faster than you intend.
Well, congratulations on the victory tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that's Ben Bradley here. Mr. Fisher. How's it going for you?
Pretty good.
Well, look at that big smile on the face.
I'm glad I got a chance to score.
Well, we talk about this all the time. You are always the guy who is down in the house, the smallest guy on the team, and you are down there battling. Just talk to me about your mindset on that.
I want to get a tip in, and I know I'm not that big, but any traffic in front of the net, that's how the goals get scored. So I just try to make sure the D can get a shot off.
Well, you were fantastic here. This was the loudest that I heard this place. Talk to me about what was going through your mind when you heard that, when you put that puck in the back of the net.
I don't really know. I was just so excited. I should have went over here and celebrated with the student section, but I don't know. They got on me real quick. I was just happy.
Yeah, well, it was a great job, and nobody could have deserved it better here because your time on the varsity has slowly began to ramp up. So just talk to me about how does that feel to be out here playing more varsity time?
It's been a lot of work. I'm so glad that Tanks let me play on first line this last week. It's a lot different than JV, but I've just been trying my best.
Oh, you've been battling out there really well, and you've held your own. Talk to me now about this is the last time you're going to be playing here. What's the emotions?
I was getting a little teary because I just love it. But I think there's still a playoff game and there's lots of practice. And, I'll make sure to continue to play hockey no matter where it is.
Well, congratulations on the great victory and the goal tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Alex Fisher here joining us on the post-game show. And finally, Benton, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Congratulations on another victory here. First of all, talk to me about the joy that you showed to Alex after he put that in.
Oh, man, it's always nice to have a good game, but when you see a kid like Ched score a varsity goal in this good of a game, I don't know. I can't help it. I'm just ecstatic for him.
Well, that's congratulations. Talk to me about the atmosphere today.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of people here today. It didn't sound like it. Our student section wasn't the most alive, but I look over there, I see all my friends out there. I'm getting pretty excited, pretty hyped, no matter what. So it was a great time playing.
Talk to me a little bit about, again, how you stay focused. You did not see a ton of shots again today. Gave up the one early. Which, we understand that, and I know that makes you mad, but after that, again, you battled hard. Just talk to me about how you continued to battle out there.
Oh, man, I don't know if I'm the person to be asking this. I had 10 one-goal games this year, and, it's rough. Honestly, it sucks not having a single shutout in regular season. But today I was just kind of so hung up on getting scored on. I just was so determined not to get scored on the rest of the game and get anything above a 9-0.
But that's what shows. It shows you're out there, that determination. And again, for people who haven't played goalie or haven't worked with goalies, they don't really understand how that stuff happens. That one goes in, catches you by surprise, but then all of a sudden you lock it down. Talk to me about the emotions that you have here. Last game at the Waupun Ice Arena.
You know, it hasn't really set in. I'm still a little bit, it just still feels like another game, but I think it'll set in tomorrow for sure, and I'll be feeling it. You know, we got playoffs starting next Thursday. I just got to focus on that. I can reminisce later.
Congratulations on a senior night here, victory once again. Benton, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Benton Nagel here on senior night. I'm going to kick it back up to Mackay here as we run through some of our ads, and then we'll come back here and wrap things up on the postgame show.
Y'all, hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus post-game show here on senior night for the Waupun Warriors here. Mackay, I'm going to start with you first. Give me your thoughts.
What a fantastic night, right? Cedarburg's able to jump out early on a goal that just frankly beats Benton Nagel. You're not going to beat him like that too many times, and they took advantage of it, so it was good to see them score. But after that, Waupun shuts them down. Nothing else in the first. They actually come back and score in the first, tie us up 1-1. Second is a quiet period, and I was not sure what was going through the heads of all the players out there, how that second intermission pep talk was going to go for either locker room. But then, hey-oh, the Warriors come on out in the third period. They still have about a minute and a half left of that major penalty from Eli King when he came and hit Chase Beam. So they're going to come out and they want to take advantage of it. They're able to score, puts them up by 1. They score again with Alex Fisher, puts them up by 2. And then one more puts the icing on the cake, a 4-1 victory tonight for the Warriors. And what better way, there's not really a better way to do it tonight on senior night at the Waupun Ice Arena in front of all these fans. The student section was great tonight. Alex Fisher picks up his first ever varsity goal on senior night. It's so story-atic, or it's poetic. It's so picturesque. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and Dominic, I got your mic working here just to tell me you were down on the ice level all night. Tell me how your thoughts and how things went.
It was a tremendous game. I mean, the Warriors do what they need to do on senior night, get a victory. It started off a little bit slow, as we talked about, just not being able to get the puck in the net. but came out on that power play in the third and showed why this team is hoping to make a run come playoff time. And I wasn't supposed to work tonight, but the moment alone that Alex Fisher and Benton Nagel, how excited the teammates of the Waupun Warriors were for Alex Fisher's first varsity goal was enough to make my entire week. It was such an awesome experience and a big reason why I love covering high school sports.
Yeah, and you had said that too, and this place just erupted when that happened. It always feels good on senior night and the last night that you are playing here in Waupun. Now you're hoping obviously that you would have a playoff game. Senior night is always the last regular season game here in Waupun. It always feels good when you get a victory, and you're not always able to necessarily dictate who that opponent is going to be. So nothing is ever guaranteed, but what a fantastic eruption from the crowd. Alex's family sits right over here, right next to our broadcast booth here. They were ecstatic, and again, poetic is a great word, Mackay, to use, that on the very last regular season night of his career, he's able to get a goal, and he's never going to forget this. And as you had mentioned, Dominic, the celebration that took place was just absolutely incredible. Your final score, 4-1. Let's go through the Waupun Warriors scoring here. At 4:29 in the first period, number 4, Chase Beam on a power play helped them get things rolling. Jacob Kerner, number 20, number 16, Camden Flagner are on the assists at 16-19 in the third period. Power play goal scored by number 20, Jacob Kerner. Assist goes to number 4, Chase Beam. Secondary goes to number 16, Camden Flagner. At 4:30 left in the third period, number 2, Alex Fisher with the assist going to number 16, Camden Flagner, and the secondary goes to Jacob Kerner. And at the 2:10 mark, Jacob Kerner gets his second goal, his 4th point of the night, and scores with the assist going to number 5, Owen Polda, and to number 4, Chase Beam. And you heard me talk to Chase about how important it is that these guys are moving the puck. They are. The negative side, 4 penalties for Waupun, 4 penalties again for Cedarburg. But Brock Reeder has to make sure that he pays a little bit more attention. He took 3 penalties in a row within less than an 8-minute time frame. And in the playoffs, that will kill all of any momentum that you have here. And luckily, those all took place in the second period, and the Warriors were able to bounce back. Cedarburg scores 1 goal at 8:21. They take the lead right off the bat. A shorthanded goal, unassisted, to Connor Kamberik. And you heard Benton Nagel talk about that. Let's take a look here on our post-game show, what we've got coming up here on Jeff's live stream. My apologies here. Let me pull in our camera real quick. For the upcoming week, starting on, actually we still got games coming tomorrow. So we've got hockey coming tomorrow, and we have basketball coming tomorrow. So please join us on each one of those broadcasts that we have here. We're going to have Oakfield at Mayville boys basketball game. That is going to be a dandy if Mayville will play, right?
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, Dom is going to be producing. It's going to be a fantastic game. And then for hockey, we've got Verona versus Springs. That is a long-time rivalry that they've continued, even though they're in separate divisions. On Monday, we've got 2 basketball games, and on Tuesday, playoff start for hockey as Fond du Lac is going to be taking on Beaver Dam, and then we've also got 4 basketball games that we are covering that night as we get here into not March Madness in Wisconsin. We start in February as the craziness begins.
The February Frenzy.
I like that.
Yes.
We'll start using that. Once again, I want to thank everybody for putting into the chat. Let's just check and see what we've got going there as we wrap things up. Trista Steinbach says, way to go, Warriors. And Corey Buckles, this guy knows hockey. He does a great job of reffing, did a fantastic job as a player, and also a fantastic coordinator that he did with the refs and all kinds of coaching that he's done with the youth. So, Corey, it's good to see you put in there. That's awesome, and congrats to Alex, and that's the kind of man that Corey Buckles is as well. So thanks again for joining us here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. The one thing that we always do here when we end our broadcast, we end in a prayer, so we'd love to have you join us here. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you again for the opportunity to see these fantastic creatures and athletes that you created get out here and perform for us. What an amazing night, and thank you, Lord, for the opportunity that Alex had to put in his first goal. Heavenly Father, we ask that you be with all of these athletes. We know that hockey is a physical sport. We know that there were a couple of guys that were bumped and bruised that we saw for sure. We specifically ask for Connor, and we ask for Eli, that you make sure that those gentlemen are able to heal up. And we also ask, Lord, that you be with everybody as they are traveling home, and that they make it home safely tonight so that they too can bring glory and honor to you for one more day. That's our praise here, Lord, that we hope that we do that to you as well. We ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks again for joining us, Mackay and Dominic. Really appreciate it. That helps add quality to our contest here. We are not staying for the JV game, so if you tuned in that, my apologies that we're not going to be covering that, but we hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a rink or a basketball court near us. Jeff Sauer for Jeff's Livestream, signing off.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.